Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I honestly think that the new hub layout is one of the best changes that Epic has made to Fortnite Creative in a long time. So good, in fact, that I've decided I want to go against everything that I've said in the past and actually make a hub. So, that should be fun. A while ago, I told myself that I wouldn't do it. I told myself it was pointless and that if everything didn't go to plan, it wouldn't be worth it. But of course, against my better judgment, I have decided to go all in and attempt to make a hub. Classic. Hey everyone, this is Syntax, and if you've been living under a rock for the past couple of weeks, you might not have even noticed that there's a new hub layout. But if you stay up to date with the game, it's pretty easy to see that there are no longer any matchmaking portals in the hub, and there's not supposed to be any featured rifts either, but of course, Epic found a way to mess that up. Now, I'm pretty sure the announcement with regards to how the hub was going to be changing came out a few months ago, but it only recently went into effect a few weeks ago, and like I've already said, I think this is one of the best changes that Epic has made in a long time. And I'm gonna explain why in just a sec, but first I want to show you guys how to access the new hub template in case any of you guys are somehow interested in building a hub and want to know how to do it. Once you've loaded into your creative session, head over to your little island selector thingy, hit the create new button, and that is where you will find all of the new hub layouts. I personally went with the floating island hub because I think it's the easiest to alter, and once you delete all the prefab stuff like the island, you have an entire world that is just water. Super easy to add stuff to. The layout for the hub is super simple. There are 8 different rifts, a billboard explaining that that is the direction the players are going to be facing, and another billboard explaining that the creator of the hub can have whatever island they want in this little matchmaking portal thingy. But the rest of it is just an island and 4 hover pads that once you delete, you have a blank slate to build whatever you want. So yeah, super simple to get started. Just create a new island and you will have access to all of the hub layouts you would theoretically need to get started. Now, for the few of you wondering why I think this is one of the best changes Epic has made in a while, let me explain. When player-made hubs were first introduced, they served 3 main purposes. 1, it was a place where we had access to our golden rifts, which technically we already had access to before they were made by the player. But anyway, 2, it was a place to show off all of the islands made by other creators, and 3, it gave exposure to the person who actually made the hub and let us all see what they were capable of. And yes, while the hub technically did serve all of those purposes, I think it's safe to say that the majority of players going through the hub were only using it to get access to the maps they wanted to play, whether those maps were featured or in top growing or in the #1 spot for most popular, or they just wanted to type them in. I'd be willing to bet that most of them were just using the hub to get to those maps. Now, once the Discover tab was introduced and players started to figure out that they didn't have to load up a full creative session just to get to their favorite maps, the hub just kind of started to die because, like I said, they were only using the hub as a middleman to get to their favorite maps, and since they could do that from the main menu, there was no reason to go into the hub. Essentially, the more Epic worked on the Discover tab and the more players started to figure out how to use it, the less essential the hub became because its main purpose, which was to advertise the content created by other creators and give players a place to have access to it, that job was being taken over by Discover. And that's actually one of the main reasons I think this was a fantastic change on Epic's part, because it was pointless to have all of those maps in there. Nobody needed to go into the hub to get to them. So by removing all those matchmaking portals, you're giving the creative freedom and the control back to the person who's making the hub. And I mean, you guys saw the layout. There's 8 golden rifts and the rest is up to you. You no longer have to orient your entire hub around these sections of matchmaking portals. Granted, they weren't really that restrictive, but obviously by removing them, we're gonna have more creative freedom. So yeah, this is a fantastic change creatively for the hub, but some might argue that yes, it's a nice change creatively, but it's an even better change functionally. The featured rifts or featured portals have been problematic since day one, because it seems like every update there is a new glitch that lets players get into these portals with edits, and it allows for them to take anything or add anything to whatever maps they want. Now, obviously this is wrong for a number of reasons, because because not only could people steal from other creators by just selecting entire structures that they had made, but they could add whatever they wanted to the islands. So in the case where you have a map that requires you to earn coins by doing various tasks over X amount of time, you had people that would just add their own coins in the map and ruin the game for everybody else. Now, of course, Epic messed up getting rid of the portals because initially they were gone, but then they came back because of some kind of glitch. I don't know what happened, but their intention is to fully get rid of the portals, and if there are no featured portals, then there could be no way for players to glitch items into maps, which is a huge step in the right direction and a fantastic change if you ask me. And after considering all these factors, looking at all the changes, and having no inspiration to do anything else, I have decided that I want to try and get a hub in the game. It might get accepted, it might fail miserably, and if that's the case, I'll probably turn it into some kind of map. But all I know is I'm going to try my best, I'm going to do my own thing, and if you're wondering why I'm not going to be releasing any maps in the next coming weeks, it's because I'm building a hub. I'm technically also doing it because the creator that has their hub chosen gets to put whatever map they want in the hub, and after Epic fixes the whole featured portal thing, it'll be the only map in there, so I would like to give Explosive Chase more traction if that's at all possible. But the main reason is because I'm bored and I don't want to do anything else. So yeah, there's all my thoughts on the new hub changes. Like I've said multiple times before in this video, this is a fantastic change. One of the best changes that Epic has actually gone through with in a while. But of course, I want to know what you guys think as well. Comment down below if you agree with everything I said in this video, or you think I missed a few things and you have a different point of view. But anyway, that is everything that I have for you guys today. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, this has been Syntax. Later.